Alrighty, well, future sailor, let's hop into this video. I know I wanted to talk with you today because you finally are not finally, but you are going to be leaving soon to go to boot camp for the Navy.
I just prayed and I wanted something better. Like I don't want to go to school anymore. I want to go enter the military and I want to be a culinary specialist. And that made me realize that at first I wanted to join the Air Force.
Yeah.
But the Air Force are so strict and then you have to be really smart. I wasn't fitted to that. Marine is recruiting me, but I don't like the Marine. You have to be tough in order to do that. And then the Army is okay, but Army isn't for me though. I just love the Navy. Like I can travel around the world, getting paid, and stuff like that. I can go visit Japan.
Yes.
And anything around the world I can visit through Navy. Woke up at 3:15, got dressed up, and then leave, brush my teeth, and comb my hair, and tie my hair, and then I left the room and thankful because I packed my things the night before. After eating, we went to maps already at 4:30. Those officers from the map, they're explaining what to do in the maps and basically who's taking the test, who's taking the physical. And then I took the test at 6:30 in the morning and I finished it's just 2 hours. But after I finished my test, I went down to go to the Navy office. So at first, I'm like, I don't expect anything. Like, I know I walk in, I hand my paper to officer. I remember his name. What they call it? Jackson. So I handed over to Jackson so he could open my paper. So he opened my paper. I said, "Oh, I didn't pass," and all that. I said, "I didn't pass." I wasn't expecting anything. Jackson was saying, "No, you didn't." He said, "You passed." I said, "You know how I said I didn't pass?" "No, you did not. You passed." I was like, "Oh my God, really?" I was like, and I saw the paper. I'm like, I froze out a bit. I said, "Oh my God, really?" I'm like, "Thank you, Lord." I'm like, oh, I went outside and then I was like constantly calling my recruiter. I called my recruiter. I passed. And I was like, "Oh, thank you, Lord." It's like,
that was your third time taking the test, right?
Yeah, my third time. That night, I couldn't sleep, and then I was like, I'm like still in the high zone. Like I couldn't believe that I passed.
Yeah, I bet. Especially for like you failed it a few times, and this has been like a goal of yours for a while. Like I can only imagine how happy you were. I'm assuming you were crying. Did you cry when you found out you passed?
No, I was really happy.
That's good.
I didn't cry. I was really, really happy because God made it possible for me to pass the test. Now we're doing the physical. I got settled in my room. My petty officer Martinez, was texting me, "If you're done, give me a call and then I have some questions about the physical test tomorrow that they're gonna ask you. Basically, are you allergic to anything? You have asthma or problems in all your medication?" I said, "No, I'm not allergic to anything. Everything's good," and all that and all that. So and then yeah, that's basically it. Then I had to call my mom, call my grandmother, like, because keep in mind I was just alone in my room with no one to talk to. It's really boring because you're the only person by your room. Not like before when there's no COVID going on, you share your room with someone else.
Oh, I
But
see.
since there was COVID going on, you get the room by yourself. So it's kind of like sad, but it's kind of amazing because you own the room basically.
Yeah.
But it's sad because it's hard because you're the only person inside that room with
Mhm.
no one else, no one to talk to. So I was just calling my mom, calling my dad, calling my grandma, because I need someone to talk to, right? So yeah, at night I couldn't sleep at all. I didn't sleep at night, like so I slept like probably 2, and then woke up at 2:30. So it's just 30 minutes of the. It's just a nap. Lucky for me, because I'm a little bit Girl Scout that I fixed my things before last night, before and then. So when I woke up in the morning, I just grab my stuff and then just go leave. So went inside. They checked me and everything went through. I put my bag on the baggage area and then I went to the classroom. When I went to the classroom, they're explaining what's gonna happen to the medical,
Mhm.
basically stuff like that and all that. Which is like it took us about like an hour to do that. And keep in mind, it's like I really need to pee. I
Mhm.
couldn't pee because we had the urine test.
Oh, so you have to wait.
Sucks, right?
Yeah.
I have to wait. And they were now checking my blood pressure, my BP. My
Mhm.
heart rate, my heart rate was really, really high because I didn't sleep. So I only got like 30 minutes. My heart rate was like 112. It
Mhm.
used to be below 100. I was like constantly praying and praying that it would go down. And then somehow the doctor, somehow the lady said, go inside the room. The doctor's gonna see it. When I went inside the room, something just changed. Like my heart rate was like slowly going down and all that. The doctor came in. He checked my pulse and then it actually was 97. I was
Oh,
like, oh
good.
my god. I was like, thank you, Lord. I was like, thank you. It was like he was healing me. So the doctor had to interview me. They were asking about like your are you allergic to anything? Basically medical stuff. You have asthma? Yeah, it's basically medical stuff. But thankfully, I said no. You have
Uh-huh.
to say no to everything.
Okay.
And the only time I said yes because I wear glasses, and that's it. And then I went out already. Now they're gonna check my urine test. Check if there's a problem in my pee and all that. And he stamped it, and then everything was negative. I washed my hands and went outside to do hearing test. Oh my god, I hated that hearing test.
How come?
It's because it's so tight, and then and it's really hard.
So they put something on your ears, like a
Yeah,
like.
headset. Yeah, headset, and then just really tight. It was really tight, and oh man, I just don't want to do that. It's so tight.
Was it like you will hear a sound, and when you hear that sound, you have to push a button?
Yeah. So and after that, I went to the vision test. Oh my god, this black. So I went inside to wait a couple minutes because they're calling us by one, by one, right? Calling us. And I was doing my vision. I was having a hard time doing the vision test because I don't have a perfect vision.
And
I wear glasses.
is the vision test like a normal eye test, or is it a little bit more complicated? Like the same test?
More, yeah, yeah, more complicated.
What's the difference between the vision test during this physical that you were doing versus the one that you'll do when you're getting glasses?
This one, they're basically you have they're gonna check your colorness, your blind colors,
Hmm.
and vision test was finished. When the vision test was finished, I said, I felt didn't I? No, you did not. So I passed my vision test.
Good.
So I went back to the room for the female section
Hmm.
because the doctor's gonna see us again to do the duck walk, the balancing, the arms, and then basically the doctor's gonna check if we have like um if you have cancers and all that, because we're gonna be basically naked. But thankfully, they gave us like a paper dress to. They basically gave us a paper dress.
Okay, so just from the beginning, normally how the process is that you have a paper test, right? The beginning of the process, you have to take a test called ASVAB.
Yeah, basically, ASVAB stands for Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery.
So what type of things are they asking you? Like what type of test is it?
Basically, they would ask you like science, math, English. For math and English, you have like math is arithmetic reasoning, which is math word problems, and then you have math knowledge, basically algebra, and then you have paragraph comprehension and word knowledge.
Hmm.
And then you have like assembling objects. You have mechanic, and for me, I had those like mental counters, coding speed. It's basically a Navy test, I would say, because it's for the Navy.
I see. And then after you pass that, then you take the physical, which was all the medical things that you were talking about, the vision, the
Yeah,
what do you think your biggest challenge was?
my biggest challenge is just passing my ASVAB. That's it. That's my biggest challenge.
Hmm. And you got that over and done with, so that's good.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about going to boot camp? Like, are you nervous? I mean, I'm pretty sure. I feel like anyone would be nervous, but like, what's your thoughts?
I'm I'm so excited actually with you. I'm so excited to just like I wish it's already February 23. I'm so excited.
And how
But
long?
then I have
Go
but
ahead.
then I have like 14 days of quarantine. So
40 days of quarantine, or
yeah, 14 days of quarantine.
before or after?
Before I would go straight to Great Lake, Chicago. I
Oh,
had to do the 14 days of quarantine in Fort McCoy, Kansas City.
so you guys get tested, and if you're tested negative, you have to do the 14 days of quarantine before you actually go to boot camp. Or
I don't know that, but I'm probably gonna be negative because I got the COVID vaccine already. So I'm just waiting on my second shot to do the COVID.
are they testing people though before they approve them to go to boot camp, or they're just saying that the quarantine is enough?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think for the Navy, they are all the Navy personnel. They're required to take the COVID vaccine.
Okay. Did anyone like break down, or like what do you know about the boot camp? Did they tell you what to expect, how long you're going to be gone, and so on?
So I'm gonna be gone for like 2 months.
You.
Just 2 months, basically 2 months, and after that, after boot camp, I go straight to my school.
Your school.
Yeah, I have school after boot camp to do the culinary specialist.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I'm gonna be like after Chicago, I'm gonna be in Fort Lee, Virginia. I'll be in Virginia. I'm gonna ask like my family if they can visit me if the COVID is done to visit me in Virginia. So
Do you know how long your school service is going to be, or your school program?
I believe like 9 weeks. That's like almost 3 months.
Oh wow, that's going to be quick.
Like I'm not scared to do the boot camp.
Wait, you said that when you arrive, you guys can't sleep for 36 hours?
Yep.
That's crazy. So what's the longest that you went without sleep?
I don't know because keep in mind I love sleeping, so like that's my hobby, like to sleep. Then when I go, yeah. So when I go to boot camp for 36 hours, I don't sleep.
Yeah. That's crazy. I hope you best of luck.
I know, thanks, but it's only gonna be like and then it's gonna be like your mindset is gonna be different for like a week but they said that the cup in the next few weeks it's gonna get easier because it's just your first day, it's just your first week. You're trying to get used to it.
Like with the not sleeping for 36 hours, especially when you first come there, it's really to break down your mental and really put you in a very uncomfortable spot. Because if you go 36 hours without sleep, especially if you are not used to that, like, I don't know, I feel like that really, like, that's maximum discomfort right there, dude. Like, I know I will be tripping out. I'll be irritated, angry, tired. Like, I wouldn't want to talk to anyone. So did they say like what you're gonna be doing during those hours, or it's just?
Yeah, they're basically they're saying you have to do the shot, your dental, your vision test.
Oh wow.
They would give me like 3 minutes to do the to take the phone call to call your loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably gonna be me. I'm gonna call my dad, like, or if I can't call my dad, I'm probably gonna call my grandma.
Mm-hmm. So you're very close to your dad. It's
Yep. Yeah, I'm very very close to my dad.
That's good. Is there anyone else in your family who is in the I'm not sure of the correct term, but in the service? Like, are they in the, anyone a Marine, anyone in the Army?
I have I have one in the army. Yeah, my cousin. National Guard Reserve.
Oh, and how long have they been a part of the Army?
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay. When you're in boot camp, don't they like take your phone and stuff, right? You're not allowed to.
They take your phone, you put it in the box, and then since I can't mail it because of COVID going on, I'm gonna get it after graduation.
Oh, that's exciting.
I know.
And did they explain anything to you about how things are going to be different because of COVID once you get there, or is that
yeah, everything's gonna be different because of COVID.
What's going on? Are you getting your own room, or is the beds more separate from each other?
I don't know, but all I know is just gonna be they're gonna be like COVID guidelines. They took out the what they call this? They took out the gas chamber. I'm really looking forward for the gas chamber, but they took it out because of COVID. Where they it's the gas. It's basically like gonna hurt your eye.
Okay.
It's like pepper spray, something like that.
So that was something that you were actually excited for?
Yeah.
You just wanted to see if you can handle it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for you, dude. That time is going to come by so quick.
Yeah, and then we're gonna do this after my boot camp. Like after while I'm in A school, we can actually do this again.
Yeah, whenever, dude, I'm down. As many times as you want to do it, I'm down.